Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on Bitcoin. We will take a look at the 4-hour time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 4-hour in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 4 hours worth of time. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past few days broken down into 4-hour time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I've done this analysis on a very routine basis, did it about 24 hours ago. So that is where the green and then red line annotations up here are coming from. And update's probably not the right word, more so confirmation. Confirmation of the levels that I talked about in yesterday's video, as essentially it's looking like the price very well may be falling into a channel pattern. And again, these portions of the pattern are nothing new, but after the past 24 hours, the big point of confirmation is indeed right up here around the 8,800 mark, give or take. Or in other words, that pink line right there, which is the 200 period simple moving average. Talked about that yesterday and even on Friday. And you can see now that we have more data. There is just a whole bunch of times now where the price has tried to get up through that pink line and just hasn't been able to quite do it. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 200 period, and you know that when the price is below it, it does tend to act as resistance. So none of this should really be shocking. But don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that the price can never, ever break up above it. I'm just saying it makes sense why the price does continue to struggle every time it gets right up around that pink line. And it is kind of a double whammy. I mean, yeah, you have 8,800, this red line here, and then not that far off you have the pink line up there. So that, like I said, is confirmed as definitely being that very stubborn area of resistance for the time being. As far as levels of support, over the past 24 hours, it did not get tested, but that's where 8,300 comes into play. Just going back through the recent history over the past few days, you can see a whole bunch of times there the price consolidated around that area. And then just a couple of days ago, right there, the price consolidated right around there. So going back to that whole channel pattern thing, it's looking like the price very well may be starting to, form some sort of broader channel pattern over the next few days, with, again, top of the channel being 8,800, bottom of the channel being 8,300. Now, if you come back and watch this video, because remember, crypto markets are open 24 hours a day. So if you're watching this 12 hours from now and you see that the price is, down below 8,300 or up above 8,800, well, at that point, you're looking at a technical pattern breakout, and that would imply that the price has made a motion in a favorable direction. Obviously, a breakout to the upside of the channel would be a favorable bullish motion. A break to the downside of the pattern would be a bearish, motion. Or if it's just still within this range, and yeah, nothing much has changed, given, wherever the price is. So that's why I like talking about these broader term time horizons, because like I said, even if you come back and are watching this several hours from now, sure, the chart may look different, but just ask yourself kind of where is the price currently at in regards to these, price levels. So we'll see what happens, and I'll see you back 24 hours from now. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now, and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.